Okay.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen.
Howdy.
I'm Linda,
Howdy,
and
howdy.
this is our Dr. Lena Rodriquez. She's just a wonderful human being. She wrote me
Mhm.
the sweetest letter. Hey, bitch, what's up?
That's
What's the
yeah.
411? You want to do a show? I said,
With a heart, you know.
loving kisses. So, listen, we did get some questions. This is
Goody.
not going to be a long video for you guys because Lena and I were both agreeing we can't handle. I did a live today and it went to an hour, and that's very unusual because I can't sit that long.
I
I
know.
may have enough fat on my ass, but I'll tell you what, I got that sciatica stuff that just hurts like hell.
Um, a medical sheepskin you
My
should get
dad
for your
had those all
chair.
through the house and we threw them all out.
Yeah,
I
get
should have
yourself a
kept them.
medical
Okay.
sheepskin. And why they're medical is they're very dense and fat. It'll change your life, love.
Well, yeah, that explains why Dad had them. Dad really never got a decubiti because he took good care of himself. He was a paraplegic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's my tip.
Okay, thank you, sweetie. Okay, and by the way, how's the weather in Australia?
Freezing, sunny, looks good, but it's freezing.
Wow, that's something.
Are you impacted by the fires at all where you are?
No, no. My poor Mel wrote me today and said, I've never seen anything like this. Chicago is still heavy with the smog.
Yeah.
But New York cleaned up. They had a
Okay.
bunch of storm. So anyway, congratulations to Spain.
Yes, I'm a bit sad that
You wanted
Argentina didn't get
Argentina?
up. But, and did you see Trump today said, we need another World Cup, like now, straight away. They're every 4 years for a reason, like,
We
he's
don't need
so
anything with
mad.
him being in charge.
No, no, no.
And
But
just
I think the
between you and
States
me,
really enjoyed hosting it. I think it
well,
was
this
great.
is between, even though he was booed mercilessly at the
Mm.
FIFA, but he's not a he's really going down. I'm telling you, I was just telling him alive. You can look at him for Christ's
I
sake.
know it's in front of your eyes now, and no amount of makeup and lifts and hairspray will save him, you
But he
know?
was booed really bad. Why does he want to do it? He can't hear that. He doesn't
Yeah,
realize.
won't hear it.
Remember
In
when
my
he
next
told
life, I'm come. What?
remember when he told us the Queen actually knighted him behind closed doors that he
That's right.
wasn't supposed to tell anybody?
I think there should be a list of his lies. It'd go from here to Milwaukee. I
He
mean,
says the crowd loved me. The crowd was so happy to see. He was
oh, they were so
delusional.
happy.
So, and also, if you have any questions you want to ask,
Sure, something might come to mind.
okay. Somebody, Strong said, what happened to the Secretary of Education after the news broke about impeachment papers being filed?
Oh, I haven't heard this
I
story.
haven't heard it either. Sorry, sweetie. Well, I'll look it up and answer that one maybe tomorrow with Mel.
Oh, you sure? Okay.
Okay, will the ICE agents who murdered the young Colombian father in Maine face justice?
Ooh, let me pull some cards.
I'll throw some cards too. May I tell you?
Yes.
Usually, you know how you get that first answer when you ask the
Yeah,
question out
yeah,
loud? I heard absolutely yes, but who'll be
yes. I
take it
did
to
as
us.
well. I did as well. I'll just pull a couple of cards.
But sometimes you don't want
Oh,
it to
I'll
be
pull one
wishful thinking.
card. Here is the tower. I had a feeling about that because certain cases you think, oh, they're going to get away with this and stuff, but not that one. And I
Yeah.
think it's for a few reasons. I think it's how it actually happened. But Maine is very upset at the moment. Maine is very, onto everything. So that's why I don't think they'll let it go.
And also, may I say, and you can tell me if you agree or disagree, I think that was the ticket that gets Susan Collins out.
Yes, I
It's
think
even
she's
more
done.
so now.
No. And someone wrote in my comments that she's been in that job since the viewer was in elementary school. And
Yeah,
she's
and she said she was only going
67.
to do one term.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And she's had two, three, four big opportunities to make a difference. and
And she
didn't
didn't.
remember Kavanagh.
I think he's learned his lesson.
Yeah, that's right. That was the phrase.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the
yeah.
cycle will change, you guys. I don't want you to worry, but I don't feel it's going to happen until after Trump is gone. Might still be before 28, but but
Yeah,
this
and
guy
legal
was
stuff takes a long time.
exactly. And by the way, did you hear the Republican senators are doing an investigation on Hedgehog
Goody
for crimes of what do you call it?
against humanity or
Against
war
him
crimes.
because for killing those poor people on the boat.
Yes, yes. Oh, so that, okay, in the Caribbean.
Yeah, and that's catching
A-
up with him.
And I also think that girls' school, remember day one of the war that isn't a war? We're now in what, the fourth month of a 4-day war. Yeah, that's going to come back to haunt them too, I
Yeah,
think, that certain things just catch the public imagination in a different way than other awful things.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, on the eye, you don't brush your screen. She got a little cut.
Yes, you can stop trying to clean your screen.
I was going to go up. I
A
thought there was a bug.
shaving cut. A shaving cut. I mean,
She got in a fight at the bar last night. And what can we say?
so,
One time I had a procedure done and my whole face was black and blue right here. I mean, shockingly so. I had a hat, I had sunglasses, I went to the
yeah, yeah.
and the guy kept staring at me. I said, "You should see the other guy."
Yeah, right.
So, and listen, when Trump told everybody, I've instructed my people that if Iran, I don't see him being killed by Iran. I just don't see it.
No, it's not on my radar either. I
But they
like
sure not
I like the fact he's a bit worried about it. That's okay.
paranoid, and even for his family. Yeah. But I feel that he said, I want all missiles pointed to them, nukes, everything. You blow Iran off the face of the earth. He
Mm.
told this to his people. And when he said this, I got this flash. I told it on another show of mine. Do you remember when Dorothy threw the bucket of water and the witch started melting? I'm melting, I'm melting.
Yes.
And then when the witch was dead, the monkeys who were the military put their little swords down and said, Hail Dorothy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm feeling. Like
Yeah.
people will be like, yeah.
I know. I've got the Prosecco on hold. But a lot of awful people tend to live on and on and on.
I know.
It's like that venom or that poison that they hold almost, preserves them or something.
Giuliani is still alive,
I'd forgotten about him. Oh my God, yes.
but I think he's like barely making it.
Gaga. I think he's had it now. Yeah. Oh, I've
So,
got a question. I've got a
yeah,
question.
yeah,
About Ivanka's project in Albania.
yes. And they were already getting rid of the property that was on there.
Yeah, they're
I
not
don't
going
see
to
it
get that
happening.
up.
No, they're not going to get it. Plus, they found out the guy that said he had the deeds. It's
Yeah,
fraud.
they didn't even own it.
Can you believe Albania? Do you know anything about Albanian people?
Not really, no. It is the poorest country in Europe.
Isn't
It's
that
only
something?
recently been there. So I do know from traveling in Greece and Italy and stuff, very poor Albanians will try and cross the water, to get into Greece and other countries. But ironically, I think Ivanka and Jared, could actually bring down the government, the corrupt
Oh, that's
government
what's
in
happening now.
Albania. I know. And I love the idea of the flamingo revolution.
I love it. I love it. And I got to tell you, I'm in love with these people. I think that they of course if they're broke and everything, probably don't have a TV. What's to lose but stand there and protest?
Yes, exactly. And young people, it's like everything. People don't want to leave their home.
Yes.
They're only when they're forced through war or forced through economics to leave. So for young Albanians, they would rather see Albania prosper.
Yeah. And I think that could happen. I really do.
I do too.
I get a
I,
good feeling in my heart, just like I used to tell everybody, and I think you did too. I always felt Zelensky carrying Ukraine into winning, and I didn't
yes,
know how they would do it, but they're
no,
doing it.
no. But I didn't have a moment's doubt about it on a soul level.
Yeah,
In the brain, I was going, how can they? And they're um, an informal army. They're not even, a trained army, and yet they've resisted for 5 years,
can you believe it?
isn't it? What do you think
They've
about
lost a lot.
Putin? What do you think
I think he's close to being gone
I
himself.
think him and Netanyahu, I think, are the next two. It's who will go first out of those
And
two.
that's, I don't know, your guy that you guys work with on Sunday night or Saturday night?
Which ones?
Your guy in London or UK,
Oh, no, it's Wednesday nights.
Wednesday nights.
Yeah.
He always saw those two going, um, and Western astrology, um, our friend, I just went like
Andre.
Andre. He always saw. He said you're going to see them to go almost side by side.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can't tell me that in Russia, people high up aren't thinking about exit
Oh
strategies.
yeah, because they're hitting everything. Ukraine is hitting everything.
Yeah, yeah. So he's on borrowed time
Yes, and he
for
knows it.
sure. Eh?
I always saw Putin running, and I wouldn't doubt any minute now we hear that Netanyahu is. Somebody wrote that he was dead, but I said, no, not
No,
yet.
no.
He'll be gone soon.
Yeah, but he's looking at jail time
Oh,
for
he'd be
sure.
better off.
Yeah,
So
totally.
I gotta ask you real quick. When are we gonna get the news that McConnell has been dead this whole time?
Oh, yeah. And let's have a look. How
Okay.
will we hear? And well, 'cause it is. Oh my God. McConnell, how's it going to be announced and all of that? Oh,
I mean, that picture of that his body with that sheet over him, with his feet sticking out, because he's tall and his feet were out. And they were
yeah.
doing CPR. They had no O2, nothing going. He was covered like a morgue.
Yeah, good point. I think, uh, what's her name? The communications, the blonde. What's her
Oh, the
name?
one who just had a baby.
Yeah.
What's her name? How soon we forget.
I know. How can you forget? We're dealing with this all the time, but this is part of the problem. Levitt, Caroline Levitt.
Yeah,
Okay, I think she knows. In other words, she knows that he's not with us.
yeah,
But she's holding tight to that information. When I say her, it's not obviously it's not just her, but in terms she's communication. So
right.
uh,
Now, have they told
sh
Trump? Or because Trump can't keep his mouth shut sometimes.
no, I know that's an interesting point. No, the women, I've got women cards. Maybe they're protecting him as much, Trump as much as
Because Trump
anything.
didn't like McConnell
No,
at
it's
all.
not that, but just all the political flow on from having the. Oh God, look at that. Yeah.
Yeah, and let me tell you, some people will fall because of this, because they hit it.
Yes,
Like that
exactly.
Scott Jennings. Yeah,
Because I got the Hierophant as well, meaning there will be actions about that.
yeah,
And I think the governor of Kentucky will push some legal
yeah.
cases.
I'm a little disappointed with him right now, but I think he'll get in there because he's being pushed. Oh,
Yeah.
you know his campaign manager is the bald guy that used to work for Clinton,
Oh, yeah. What? Oh,
James
yeah.
Carville. That's
Yes.
his. He's telling them don't make any move on McConnell. No, make a move on McConnell.
Make a move. Make a move.
He
It's
was acting
funny
like
with
if you
him.
push with this, then you might lose votes. And I thought, no, he'll lose votes if he doesn't push with this.
No, I know. I find him very uneven, James Covell. Something I'll hear 5 minutes of him and think, oh, what a guy. And then I'll hear something else and go, no,
Yeah,
no. He's
exactly.
like that.
Exactly. Somebody wrote, do you see corporate Dems being removed over the next 4 years? I do. Anybody that's getting money from the,
APAC.
yep. Look at what happened, Dan Goldman. I've always liked Dan Goldman, but
Hmm.
he got a lot of money, and his family is from Levi's. He's
Mm.
wealthy. He didn't need the money, but he took it. So
Mm.
his campaign was filled with coffers from them, and Americans said, "Nope, you're out."
Yeah, I think we're seeing a generational turn now. And as America suffers more economically, the resentment of money going to Israel, not just for bombs and all of that, but they've got free healthcare when Americans don't have it. And so I think the corporate Dems in general, I think here's what I think. It'll go to the midterms, there'll be chaos and stuff, but they will prevail. And then the corporate Dems are going to go, see, we don't have to change. Look, we won this huge thing. I think that's what they're going to say at the
Oh,
end
that
of
makes sense.
this
Because I
year.
do see big wins, but
Yeah.
maybe
And then
not
they're going to
everybody.
resist. And then I think it's good timing. Then there's 2 years for the Dems to fight it out, the progressive wing and the centre wing.
And what the
And
progressives are offering is healthcare, things that we need, not just
yeah,
for real, like Mandani is doing in New York.
I know, isn't he an inspiration? And he's such a cutie. Um, you can tell how old I am.
Yeah,
Going,
you and
oh,
I
he's a
both, girl.
lovely
We'd be
young thing.
checking it out.
I know. But he's showing the way. And what he's really good at, Lynn, really good, is because we are always told there's not enough money for this program. There's not enough money to do that, right?
But there's
Always.
enough to feed Trump.
And yes, and what Mamdani does is, well, if we tax the billionaires 2%, we can have free childcare. And if we tax the billionaires 2%, we can have free transport or whatever it is. He makes that connection
Yeah.
between
Well, that's
taxing the
exactly
rich
what
and
Biden
having
did.
some. Yeah.
Biden said the exact same thing, but the Republicans worked against him.
No, and corporate Dems aren't happy in that tax the rich space. They're
Yes.
really not. They want to be a white line in the middle of the road, you know? But I think to answer the question, I think in 4 years, yeah,
Yeah, it'll all
yeah,
change. Is it
yeah.
possible that Gavin Newsom could win as president, or somebody
I think
said
it
if
is.
Kamala
I
could
think it's
win?
possible. I think he has good flow over to other people, and he's really good at the soundbite. He's really good at pushing back.
I love it.
And how I feel about Gavin Newsom generally is he should be the bar for 2028, right?
There you go.
There you go. If you want the gig, you've got to be better than Gavin Newsom at X, Y, and Z.
But we have including Bernie, even though he's old, I say stay in Bernie. But we've got uh, OC, we've got Pete Buttigieg. I think Pete Buttigieg is going to be Secretary of State.
He
And
should be
I think Jack Smith may end up being, he could turn it down, but I feel them wanting him to be,
AG.
yeah,
And in an ideal world, I'd like to see him in that role for one term, get it out of his system, bring it all home, and
yeah,
then go off and have a life.
yeah, because he works so hard. But did you see how good he's looking lately? He looks a little older, but his energy is very calm.
Yes, imagine what he knows that we haven't even dreamt of, you
He
know.
wants to tell us really bad.
He wants to tell people. So I think there's excellent Dems, up for grabs now. But did you dream in your lifetime you would be seeing the Democratic Socialists of America winning races, calling themselves socialists?
Well, and then Mike Johnson's trying to change it to communists.
I know. But see, this is where it's coming back to bite them. because they overused and abused these terms for years and years and years. Oh, the radical left. You could count the radical left on one hand,
Yeah,
but calling them socialists and universal healthcare social. So it's worn out. It's lost its drama.
right. And
So
that Mark
now they're,
Elias is he's winning all these cases. He's
I know.
fantastic. You think you're going to steal votes? Nope.
No. What I want to reassure our viewers about, Linda, too, is it's agonizingly slow when you're living it day by
Oh,
day
and
and
everybody
it
keeps saying
feels like
win.
yeah, yes. But it is going to change.
Because and listen, part of the reason we're going to get this done is because of what Trump did. He
Yes,
damaged us so much, we're done. Let me tell you, when he's gone, it's over. It'll be
yes,
a long time before another Republican goes into office. And all of them,
exactly.
J.D. Vance and what's his name, all his contracts will be pulled. Um,
Yep,
what's his
must.
name? Musk. All his
Yeah,
contracts, and I even see Amazon and all those people being affected.
yeah, because they're so out of touch. I only heard this last night. Peter Thiel, who's a mad guy. In 2022, they had a bro thing, a Bitcoin lunch, crypto
Okay.
AI, all the oligarchs together. Peter Thiel got up and he said, I don't trust paper money. And for the whole time he spoke, he ripped up $100 notes, $100 bills. He just ripped them up on stage to make his point. Why couldn't he give $1,000 to the cleaner as he left the building
I
and
know.
ripped up? What's that?
What a dumbass.
Yeah, but is that not evil?
I sure the cleaner picked them all up and then taped them and took them down.
Take them back, I would have. But it just shows how awful they are.
Yeah, yeah. So, gosh, can you believe we're already on 30 minutes?
Oh, no.
But let me,
Got
uh,
time for one more
yeah, let's go do Francis. Thank you guys for the questions.
question.
Francis wants to know, will there be Social Security cuts?
Right, let's find out.
I've
Okay.
always felt they'll try, but I didn't feel they'll be able to
Yeah,
do it.
that's what I think
And let me
too.
tell you something else I got to hit on. You can tell me too. This our men and women of the military shedding blood. Years ago, when I was reading, I said, Trump's going to cause something where we lose blood on foreign soil. And that's pretty much the end. Like, it's
I remember you saying that, Linda.
just like with Susan Collins with this guy that died. That's her end right there. That's the
Yes,
slice. And I think the families are going to say, enough. No.
it's shocking. One young man who was injured early on in this war, who was sent back stateside, his wife said he had a head injury. He hasn't seen a neurologist since February.
Because they won't
With,
give them one.
yeah, I mean, what? That's disgusting, isn't it?
That's terrible.
Okay, what was that question? I've
Oh, and
forgotten
listen,
already.
as soon as Trump is gone, your VA benefits are going to go. The Social Security, we're going to look, but I've always felt they would try. But I
Yeah.
see the new president coming in and new committees, and they give paycheck raises. That I see it, the Social Security and every
Yeah.
Medicare and all that being fixed.
Oh, look, I
What?
think I've got the story here.
What?
Yeah. So they're going to say just what I was saying before. Oh, we haven't got the money. We'd like to, but we haven't got the money.
Well,
It's
they
all that
kept
stuff.
stealing from the pot and they never paid it back.
Hello. Corporate welfare. People will be freaked out with this Eight of Swords, but this is the campaign. This is my card for, raising the sword and fighting and people celebrating because I think it won't be cut. It'll actually be expanded. But
Well,
that might take a year of
right.
drama of
But
thing to
I
go
also
from.
feel it's so unpopular Remember
Oh,
at first the Republicans were doing anything their master said? Now they're fighting back a little. And it's so
yeah.
unpopular, you're going to have a lot of Republicans hear their constituents and say, we can't touch Social Security.
No, no. And the red states have the most people on Social Security of every form at every age.
Isn't that something?
You know?
Yeah,
Wow.
they're the most. And then they were talking about that Amazon guy. He's got all these people that have to get second jobs or gets food stamps or something because he
It's
pays so
outrageous.
little.
And I want to see a demand for all these high flyers. He should have to spend one day on his own factory floor.
Yeah.
One day, start at 7 a.m., finish at 4. Now, what do you think? Like,
I think when he tries to use the bathroom, people will go in there and beat the hell out of him.
I think so. I think so. But it's showing the greed in its purest, ugliest form.
And people are really paying attention now.
People are now paying attention.
And
Have
last
you?
night, there was a gentleman on. I wished I'd have caught his name. And he was, because I got to tell you, even MSNL and people, they like to run with the bad news. They
Yeah.
run with the bad news. But this guy said, look, you guys, I understand your concern, but he is so unpopular. He's
Yes.
not going to be, there's so many people that are going to come out and vote the opposite of him.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
not, I don't want you
And I
guys to
think
be freaked
MAGA's
out.
going to stay home. So I
Yeah.
think many more people are going to vote than usual, and they will stay home. And I can't see it being anything but a landslide.
Yeah. I do see uh Elon in trouble for something. I don't know.
Yeah. He's in trouble in other countries too, which is
Okay.
interesting. Because Grok or AI generally and all of that and kiddie porn and no, it's retarded. So he is being charged in France and UK, I think,
He will know
for
he's going to lose his money as fast as he got it. I'm telling you.
absolutely
Because the
because it's
new
not real
president that
money.
comes in, well, first of all, he's going to be under subpoena all the time with the new
Yeah,
Congress and
absolutely.
everything.
And that's why I like these court cases in other countries because at least it keeps him under that pressure.
Yeah. But I do see the new president just removing all the contracts they have with him.
Yep. Yep. And SpaceX is losing money hand over
I
fist. So they get
heard.
public money and then they lose it. It's
Isn't
just
that
such a, and
something?
they say, oh, but we're the kings of business.
Yeah,
Explain to me, I'm like,
that
no.
is so. Oh my God, girlfriend, it was so wonderful seeing you.
Oh, it was great to catch up, Linda.
So, what's your plans today? You're just starting your day, right?
Yeah, it's this morning. I'm about to go and have breakfast.
Yeah, you look great too.
So you look after yourself. I'm so glad you're back and healthy and strong.
Thank you. I'm doing great. And you call me and you do a show.
Yeah, we'll make a plan.
Okay, girlfriend. Love you.
All
Cheers.
right, huh?
Bye.
Bye now.
Bye, everyone.